There's another detail that you're gonna have to pay attention to when you're transcribing measurements that were taken on site, or architectural plans or designer plans that are in feet and inches to only inches, because working in the softwares that we're using for drafting, 100% of them are in inches. If anything, if you want to go a little bit more detailed, from time to time in e-cabinets, you would use millimeters. But it's never the case that you will be using feet and inches in manufacturing. 56 and a half. So now I'm going to prepare the key. Cut it to length. Put it on the wall, then boom, boom, 2 cabinets. And hopefully the plumbing is exactly where it should be. It's going to be easy breezy. Most important, having that key installed. Like I said, you can have a multitude of cabinets in line on one wall that will just follow that key. So leveling, it's much, much easier than trying to level each cabinet individual. 26 and a half plus 8. The more the client knows what they want, the easier the process is for us. Even though if the client doesn't know what they want exactly, or doesn't have an inkling with the artistic side or the design, or that could be easy too if they're easygoing. But if they don't really know anything about design and they're not easygoing, then Daliksa and you want to have a lot of work on their hands. When you do cabinets, you have to line up each cabinet individually. It says that there's a stud here, but there's nothing here. It says that there's a stud here, but there's nothing here. 18 and a half. Assembly system that we have, it's something that we developed in-house over years and years and years. Like, I see something, we start with what we think works. We do it for a while, and of course, it doesn't matter the point of whatever evolution that you get to, there's still something to improve. There's always going to be something that you could improve. So we develop a method, we do it for a few months or a few years, and then, hey, somebody, one of the installers or one of the assemblers would be like, wouldn't it be easier if, and then we analyze it internally, and we're like, okay, let's try it. We try it for a few months. If it works, we incorporate it in our routine. If not, discard, go back to what it was before. So it's just a non-stop learning and improving process. At least the space is very, very tight. From here to the center, 14 and a half. From here to the bottom, or here. We got work to do. When you start incorporating storage of different sorts in small, tight spaces, like you would go into a very small powder room and you would add a linen closet, a medicine cabinet, and a small vanity that has drawers. All of a sudden, all the things that you could store in that room, if you were to lay them down on the floor somewhere, you say that it's impossible that they're going to go in that tight space. And also, it makes it look a little bit bigger, the overall space. A small pantry, really nicely organized with open shelving and some pullouts. It's going to look much larger than an empty pantry with just one rack with shelves, in my opinion. Or not. I'm just making it look more complicated, but it's actually even easier than it looks. I like it when it's like this. That's what she said. I like it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's it, this one's done. If the wall is straight and the back is so much easier. The repeat customer is the best customer because they already know that you're delivering what you're promising. They know the quality, they know the way we do our installation, they know the whole process. Because for a new customer, there is a little bit of work that goes into explaining the whole process. It's not just a matter of you show us the photo and then a few weeks later it's installed in your house. No, we have to tweak it. We have to make sure that it fits exactly what you want from that space. So there's a little bit more work. You do that initial project, client is very happy at the end of the job. Next project that will happen with them, it's gonna go much faster, much smoother. Because like I said, once they trust you and they've seen your work, 2, they know the whole process, and 3, because there's that familiarity between our team, starting with the design, draft, installation, the delivery, everybody knows everybody, it's gonna feel even better, the whole experience. And that's what we're trying with each new project and each new client. We are trying to give them the best experience possible when it comes to custom cabinetry, because that's what's gonna make them come back or recommend us. So very soon you're gonna be speaking immigrant English. And I'll hear you and I'll say, you're welcome. You're more authentic now.